Nowadays, scandals like corruption, bribery, and power abuse is like a new norm in the business world as the company adapt the culture in their business operation like the MIC case. Day by day, the number of cases is surprising increased more than expected. For example, recently Malaysia has dropped 6th place to 57 among 180 countries in the Corruption Perception Index for 2020. This statistic shows that our country has become worse and worse in the term of ethical and integrity. MIC case is one of biggest scandal in Malaysia that relates to corruption and allegation power abuse that currently happen in our society. Malaysia International Shipping Corporation was founded by Robert Kwok and his friend Frank So in the 1988 due to request from Malaysian government. Today, this company was directed by Datuk Abu Hurairah Abu Yazid, who is independent non-executive director, and assisted by the President Yi Yanqian, who is group CEO. Did you know that MIC is a specialist in energy transportation and a world-leading provider of international energy-related maritime solutions and services? MIC's business consists of shipping, energy shipping, port management, maritime services, as well as maritime education and training. Besides that, the company has also expanded their scope into offshore business and offering customers a full scope of offshore facility services such as from design to operation. On 24 November 2011, MIC announced its exit from liner business, which is container shipping. This happened because of radical change in the operating dynamic of the liner business, which is driven by high operating costs and rapid changes in the global trade patterns.
What are the corporate scandals that happened in the company and how a corporate scandal occurred? In 2018, MISC Berhad has come under the radar of MACC after the allegation of power abuse and corruption involving RM109 million. Sources revealed that MACC investigators received a tip-off that MIC officers were in cahoots with third-party contractors in making false payment claims at jacket fees and non-existent work contracts involving a maintenance of ships owned by the company. It was reported that false payment claims were made between 2010 and 2013. Among other abuses being investigated are overpayment and improper tender procedure for repair and maintenance work. In 2012, RM61.6 million was paid for repair work on the ship fuel tank when the actual cost of the repair for the tanker estimated to be RM31 million. Another claim involved losses of RM47 million suffered by the company for the ship maintenance work when they failed to adhere to proper procedure when hiring contractors.
Who are people involved in the MIC scandal? After analyzing the news, it was shocking that the people involved in the MIC scandal are from the company employee itself and the third party, which are officers and contractors. These people who committed the allegation of power abuse and corruption of MIC Berhad involving about RM109 million in KL and Johor between 2010 until 2013. They made false payment claims at jacket up fees and non-existent work contract involving the maintenance of ships owned by the MIC Berhad. Moreover, 9 witnesses, including 4 senior MIC officials, were accused and documents relevant to the case were seized. It was also reported that MICC has recorded statements of 12 people.
So, who are the stakeholders affected by this scandal? Firstly, shareholder. This case will affect the shareholder directly since the company suffered losses. Petroleum Nasional Berhad, Petronas, the national oil company of Malaysia, is the main stakeholder of MISC Berhad as they are the biggest shareholder of the company. As discussed before, a total of 109 million ringgit of loss suffered by MISC. Next, the company itself. The damage of corruption is more than a financial loss. Corruption gives a bad reputation to the party involved, including the company itself. In consequences, company may lose their consumer trust. The consumer trust and confidence has a profound effect on the company's bottom line. It is very important to maintain the reputation as the business of a company is at stake. Besides, the stock market of MIC Berhad was also affected when the scandal was exposed. As we can see from the table, there is a decrease from 6 March to 8 March by 1.47%. So, what do we learn from this case? Adli, do you have any opinion?
Yes, Saiful. The lesson that I learned from the MIC case is we should only do the right things and avoid unnecessary matters that cause a problem to the company's name and reputation. Unlike MIC case, the officer have abused their power and authority where they make a physical citation to the third-party contractor regarding the non-existent work contracts.
Moreover, Adli, I think that they failed to comply with proper procedure regarding the hiring process due to the MIC officer action which caused loss of RM47 million to the company. Thus, the officers who are involved in the unethical practices where they use power beyond their scope which is related to self-interest.
Yes, I agree with you, Saiful. As an employee, it is our responsibility to improve profitability and company reputation instead of prioritizing personal interests that may cause losses and give company names a bad reputation. Therefore, I think that the company should perform the duty by complying the code of conduct and business ethics to prevent such as unethical activity.
In addition to usury point, we should report and give cooperation to any unethical activities that occur within the company to the authority bodies. For instance, MIC is given the full support and cooperation to MACC and has a zero tolerance policy against any form of bribery or corruption by employees. So, what do you guys think about our view and advice regarding this case?
Well said, Harid. To sum up, ethical practice is very important to the employees as it will develop to us to be more ethical and integrity in our job. So, do you guys agree with us? Feel free to comment down below.